Like.
She got a thing for Chanel vintage that dropped before she could speak English. Do you love me and love seeking attention?
You looking like, what the fuck is this shit?
What's up, YouTube? It's Drewww. I'm back with another video today, coming at y'all with a big body banger. Today we coming at y'all with a NBA 2K21 video. Now, first thing first, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You see what happens if you don't. You do not want to fall out of your chair. I'm sorry if you hear noise in the background. If you're not new, you know that my neighbors are always doing something and that there's always noise. But yeah, subscribe. We at like 320 something. Y'all been going crazy, you know what I mean? I'm the build plug always. I'm on your local corner. I got y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta cash deposit. We do a little handshake dap, you know what I mean? And yeah, but for real, today I got y'all with a Jerry West build. Yes, the logo, and he's the logo for a reason. This was a request in my comment section. Shout out to you, the strange one, I believe it was. That's an interesting name, but yeah, he's the logo for a reason. And let me tell you, look up some of his stats, look up his highlights. You will be surprised, you will be impressed, you will be flabbergasted. You will like, man, it was going crazy. He was doing what he had to do, right? He was doing what he had to do. Now listen, the one mistake I made making his builds, I made him a point guard, right? So listen, make him a shooting guard. Either way, you're going to get like the same amount of badges. It doesn't matter, but make him a shooting guard. Jerry West is a shooting guard. You want to go with that shooting and finishing pie chart, with more shooting than finishing. Yes, I know you're going to be like, what? You know, but Jerry West, look at his stats, look at his gameplay, look at his highlights. He wasn't too much of a playmaker. He could get assists. He didn't start getting assists, and like a lot of assists to like his last couple of years in the NBA, where he was getting like 9 assists, 25 points a game. But he was mainly known for that shooting and his finishing skills. He could come in and finish. Like, he was crafty. You know, you see all the layups that the guys do this year. I said this year, in this era, where they be on up and under lays and all that. He was doing that. You know what I mean? He was going crazy. He was doing what he had to do for them layups. He did anything for them layups. And I'm telling you, he had no athleticism. He couldn't dunk, but he sure was about to lay up on your head. He was going to be posterized with a layup. You know, he's the logo for a reason. If there was a 3-point line, he'd probably be averaging 30. Simple. Like, if there was a 3-point line, he'd probably be averaging 35. Like, he only played like 10 years, 15 years. He'd be up on them leaderboards. I'm telling you this right now. So yeah, it really surprised me. It was fun to make this build. You know, it was a really interesting build, and I appreciate the suggestion in the comment section, because it challenged me, and I got y'all with this. So yeah, as you see, making this build, Jerry West, you see, you get every takeover possible, pretty much, except for defense. That is Jerry West. Like I said, he could play make, he could slash, he could shoot, he could shot create. He was all around. So that's why you go with that shot creating takeover, because all around, you know, he was doing what he had to do. And then on top of that, shut up, neighbors. Like, do you hear this? My bad, bro. They just in the background going crazy. But yeah, like I said, I told you, y'all need to look at some of these highlights. So the way Jerry West was, right? He would drive on you with them little basic, you know, the little fundamentals, dribble moves, right? He would drive on you with them, right? And hit you with a pull-up midi, or he'd drive to the hoop, hit you with a teardropper, a post hook, or he would do, you know, it was like fundamental stuff. Or if he had to, he would finish over, like, he would go over your hand, over, like, you know, like, say, like, you see Kyrie Irving. He was basically that type of layup. Of course, a much worse version of Kyrie in terms of layup package, because it wasn't as flashy. It was more fundamentally sound, but he would go up and under. He would avoid people's contact. You know how Kyrie is, but just think of it in like a 60s black and white way. You know, like an old dude with no hops at all. He got hopes, not hops. You know, that type of thing. But they weren't stopping him. You know what I mean? Like, it was very old school style of play. But dude was like revolutionizing the game. That's why he's the logo, because he showed, like, he was showing people things that they ain't never seen before. He was hitting step backs, pull up shots, up and like I said, that up and unders type stuff. You see all them layups that they were hitting. Like, if you look at all the old school highlights, they were all fundamentally sound layups. This man was going up and under, finishing through contact, finishing anywhere. Like, he was a threat on every part of the court. And like I said, that's why that finishing shooting pie chart, more shooting than finishing up. Obviously, you know, it wasn't enough finishing to get him that Hall of Fame finishing badges, but he could finish like OD. And on top of that, with this build, you can speed boost. You feel me? Like, that 80 ball handling, go crazy. And plus you 6'2", 6'3", 6'2", it don't matter. You can make it however tall you want. Just don't go 6'4", because you're gonna be too slow. 6'2", 6'3" is cool. But like, you're gonna be able to ball handling. You're gonna be able to shoot. You're gonna be able to lay up. Like, you got it. You got the full package. You know what I mean? And you don't need that many playmaking badges on this Jerry West build. Like I said, it was Mr. Fundamentals. You was not. They were not Allen Iverson. The only person like that was really Pete Maravich, that kind of would classify that as that playmaking shot creator type of thing. You know what I mean? And that's the most similar to Jerry West you could get outside of the, you know, higher playmaking. But like I said, bro, this is Jerry West to a T. You got everything that you can want out of this build, man. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.